Right, welcome ladies and gents. This is undoubtedly going to be Amber Heard's PR team running this. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial experts. PR team. See no winners, no lessons. That'll absolutely be Amber's PR team. Because I tell you what, I bet you anything Johnny Depp has taken some solace in the fact that now all this evidence has come to light and it's been put to the public via streaming, which he fought tooth and nail for, and Amber Heard fought tooth and nail not to have it streamed. I bet you anything he's going to take some solace in the fact that, yeah, most people are on his side. I think that's a win for Johnny Depp, personally, outside of, hopefully, a win. But this is just rank amateur journalism by Variety, and it just reeks of PR nonsense from Amber Heard. From his office window, attorney John Katz has a direct view of the Fairfax County Courthouse in Virginia, and for the past several weeks, he has watched fans gathering outside to catch a glimpse of Johnny Depp. And not Amber Heard. If you've watched these individuals roll in, it is laughably stark difference between the two of them. It's very, very funny. Very, very, very funny. And it's not just that as well, right? You've got to remember, there's over 3 million people have signed a petition to get Amber Heard gone. There is a lesson. There is a winner. There absolutely is. And Amber Heard gone from Aquaman. Sorry. The trial pitting the Pirates of the Caribbean star against his ex-wife Amber Heard is the biggest case Katz can recall in 20 years of practicing criminal defence in the area. He also does free speech work. Clients have included strip clubs, adult toy shops, and the Westboro Baptist Church, so he has a professional stake in the outcome. I want a verdict against both of them, he says. Interesting. Depp and Heard are suing each other for defamation. Depp alleges that Heard destroyed his career when she accused him of domestic violence, and she is countersuing over his claim that her allegations are a hoax. Alright. The trial has become a digital media spectacle. There's also been like some weird reporting from people trying to take umbrage with the fact that YouTube is pushing these videos. The algorithm pushes what people are interested in. This is capturing people by storm because they're interested in it. But it's amazing how people twist it and turn it. At one point during Heard's May 4th testimony, 587,285 people were watching the Law and Crime livestream. The video coverage has been a boom to the field of amateur forensics, as clips passing Heard and Depp's testimonies have been remixed as TikToks and Instagram Reels and YouTube videos. I mean, I've been covering it extensively, and again, the thing is, because people are like, "Oh, you've jumped on a bandwagon," you should never slate someone for providing what people want. That's ridiculous. The vast majority of people want to watch this stuff. So people are providing the content to it, and it's a very, it's a very cynical approach to think that people are just jumping on bandwagons. Like I myself have been covering this periodically across the last couple of years, and it was always my intention to cover it as extensively as I have been. I had absolutely no idea it was going to capture the world the way it had, because I tell you what, from covering it for the last few years, no one was that interested in it. I was. I want to see, this whole, well, I guess, people being crucified in public without any actual evidence, completely gone. And that was my sort of stake in all of this. But it's been amazing to watch people actually, get underway with this and go, yeah, no, I'm interested in this now. I want to see this come to justice. It's really good. It gives me a little bit more confidence in humanity. But the case is not that interesting to First Amendment scholars. It is unlikely to set any precedents or become a landmark in the history of defamation law, say several experts. It doesn't need to. We're talking about a man who's had his life ruined. That's what it is. That's all it is. And these people are trying to big it up to something else. It seems like a pretty basic libel claim. Says UCLA law professor Eugene Volokh, who it's all about the facts. I haven't seen anything that would actually affect the law. Well, ladies and gents, UCLA law professor. Alright, fine. Again, it doesn't need to actually do anything with respect to law. That's not the point. And if anything, what this would do is deter individuals from making false claims. That's one thing. Heard published an op-ed in the Washington Post in 2018 in which she alluded to domestic violence allegations she had levelled against Depp during their divorce 2 years earlier. She did not name Depp or restate any of the allegations, but she did align her experience with the Me Too movement. Well, that movement's become the Me Poo movement, the movement of her bowels. Depp's lawsuit was allowed to proceed on the doctrine of defamation by implication, which holds that seemingly neutral and accurate statements can still make a defamatory insinuation, which 100% that's happened. Heard's claim that she felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out was taken to imply that Depp had in fact abused her, though she did not quite say that. Defamation by implication dates back to novelist James Fenimore Cooper, who tracing a downward from literary celebrity to litigious crank, sued a series of newspaper editors in 1840s. One responded that he would have to bring his suit to trial somewhere. And you know, so we go further down, further down, 2019, the Virginia Press asked permission to file a brief in Depp-Heard case, warning the court against expanding the doctrine. And this is what they wanted to do. You know, broad applications of the defamation by implication doctrine can chill the free press, as it would require publishers to consider every potential defamatory implication that could possibly extend from otherwise accurate statements. I can see that, but also the free press are smear merchants. So some of that should be pulled under control as well, in fairness. There's so many articles at the moment which are just calling Depp an abuser. And calling Amber Heard a victim and all these kind of things. You know, like, there's a lot which the press gets away with that should be brought under control. And I'm not one of these individuals that wants state control on everything. But yeah, some of it should be. And you can see they're trying to allude to being a middle down the road article, but they're very, very much on Amber Heard's side here. So Judge Bruce White denied the VPA's request and allowed Depp's suit to proceed, citing long-standing Virginia case law. Whatever the jury decides, the case does not worry Jack Browning, an attorney at Davis Wright Tremaine LLP, who represents media clients, including the New York Post. And last week tonight with John Oliver, he sees the Depp-Heard case as sui generis and without a lot of bigger lessons. It doesn't need lessons. Will this case be broadly applicable to clients in the media? It's not obvious that it will. It doesn't need to. Why did people try and make this something else? The trial has touched on the Me Too movement, Me Poo, intimate partner violence and decadence of celebrity. At bottom, it amounts to a couple re-litigating their divorce in public. Well, if that was the case, then the NDAs and agreements that were put in place have been broken anyway. This lawsuit was brought for Johnny to win the court of public opinion, and he's done it. Says entertainment lawyer Mitra O'Horian, I don't know how to bloody say that, who has watched every minute of the proceedings. He's using the courts as a platform to have his side heard. A very expensive way of doing it, but when no one else would listen to him, I think he's achieved it now. But will it work? Neither side is going to win, she said. You know what, though? I mean, she's speaking more, you know, from the line of, well, Johnny Depp, he's probably going to lose, so it's a loss. But he's going to win in the public opinion, I'm guessing is what she's saying. He doesn't need to win specifically. Again, I really do hope he takes some solace in all of this as well. The fact that most people are on his side. And near lunatics who haven't watched any of it would be on Amber Heard's side. Because there's no evidence. There's absolutely none. None which has been presented thus far. I mean, she made comment about a makeup artist that did her makeup before she went on James Corden's show or whatever it was. Well, that was a lie. The makeup artist testified that she didn't have any bruises, so well, what's going on there? Anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. Again, this is just Amber Heard's PR team trying to run some spin. The court of public opinion matters quite a lot. It's what caused Johnny Depp to go down in flames, because Amber Heard made the claims, court of public opinion crucified him without any evidence, and then that's it, he's done for. So the court of public opinion does matter, and if he wins in the public opinion, that holds a lot of weight. Reputation holds a lot of weight, especially in the media game. So let me know what you think down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. We'll be continuing the coverage as of next week. Check out everything else I do here on this channel. Movie news, movie reviews, and some pop culture commentary. Cheers, guys. Take care.